Welcome to Subconsciously Taken, fool.
Hello, how you doing? I hope everybody's doing good, and I hope your family's doing as well. Right now, I wanted to talk about the country because the country right now is going to hell, and you need to you need to vote. You need to vote, and you need to look at who you're voting for. Look at what they're bringing to the table, because if you think it ain't gonna affect you, it will affect you. Every choices they make. We've given the government so much power that it's getting hard to take back. Once they reach that power to where we can't do nothing, then this country becomes a shithole. Right now, what's going on in Afghanistan, it's not good. You know, they got the terrorists, the Taliban, taking over Afghanistan, the whole country, and we're leaving all our military stuff there for them to have. And another thing too, as far as the borders are concerned, there's like 7 countries coming in through that border. We don't know who's coming in. They talk about the COVID. We ain't even checking to see if these people got COVID or taking care of it. They're probably not even getting the shot, but yet they want Americans to get the shot. And that ain't right. Think about it. We got to have common sense. Common sense goes a long way. We lost that already. I mean, not everybody, but some people. They don't think no more. They let people think for them. You think that we got no control to who gets in office? Look what happened when Trump got in office. We put him there. And I say we because I did vote for Trump. And he was doing a real good job. I mean, he was doing a good job on this country. He even got us to where we had our own gas fuel where we can just use it. Because America's got a lot of gas underneath the ground. I think the gas fuel was coming from, I think, Canada, I'm thinking, because of the pipeline. But the thing is that our gases were down, or as far as the prices, they were down. And that helps out a lot, especially when you're trying to make it in life. And right now, if this country goes down, it's going to go down for every country in the world because we help out a lot of people. A lot of countries, we help them out. The thing is what I think myself, the government should be run like a business to begin with. And the reason I say that, because you're doing business deals all the time. And the thing is as far as having these what do they call them? These people that come up to them and ask them for money for whatever their little projects or whatever. If they do lend money out like that, they need to go and check to see exactly where that money's going. Because a lot of times this money's going back into these politicians' pocket. You say we ain't got no control. We don't need a big government. We need a small government to where we do have control on them. Right now, this government's getting big and bigger, and we're losing a grip on it. And the more we lose a grip on it, then what are we going to do? Some of us can barely make it in life. They're going to get to the point to where you can only do something. Think about it. They're going to control your business. They're going to control everything. Right now, they're trying to cut all the mom and pop's businesses. And as far as like Antifa and BLM, going through the streets, destroying businesses and stuff, you let people from out of town come into your town and destroy it. Think of this. They're going to leave and go somewhere else. What are they going to leave behind? All their mess that they made? the chaos they caused, the lives they took, because they do take lives. Think about it. And a lot of them get away with it because they made everything politics. We need to control these people in office. The people that don't belong there needs to come out. We need to know exactly, all of them, where they're spending their money, because you know what? Yeah, their money's their money, but we're paying them that money. How are some of these politicians making more than what we pay them? Oh, they're making business deals to what? Things that they know that they can make money on? They got all the information up there on what's going to come up, where they can invest their money in. We don't have access to that. You know, maybe some of us is smart enough to go and look for it. We might be able to find it, you know, and it's all on who you know. You know, it's the same way when you're running a company, it's all on who you know. It's politics there too. Think about it. You know, a lot of times people say, oh, I don't want to deal with politics. You deal with politics every day, especially when you work. You know, I mean, you got whoever's on top is going to allow who comes in, whether it be their cousin, their brother, whoever. They'll make them whoever they want because they want them to make better money. And the person that's working hard don't get a shot at it because he's not related. The only way he's going to get a shot at it if a person leaves and then they're okay, you get come in because nobody in my family don't want to take it. Think about it. To me, a lot of times where it's really good, and it used to be, was self-owned employers. People that own their own companies, they're the ones that really took care of the people. They looked at everything. That's the way government should be run. A lot of times we send a lot of money to these countries and they crooked politicians over there stick it in their pocket and give a cut to whatever politicians over here allowed it to. They control who the money goes to. But they need to go over there to that country and see what they're spending their money on. And I don't mean look at the books. Look at the books, but go out in the field and look to see exactly they're doing that. Talk to the people over there. Let them tell you what's going on, because they're the ones that know. If anybody knows what's going on in this country, is the people here. Like me and you. We know what's going around our surroundings. We know what's going on. These people will never look through your eyes. They got their own group that they look through. They got their own group they control. They can't control us, but they're going to get there. They're going to get there. They're going to get to where you're going to do what they say. As far as real estate, man, the only thing I can tell you is if you got a lot of property, keep it. Keep it. And always, when you're going to go buy a property, make sure there's water source around. Because clean water, sometimes you might have to get it from the river and just go through a filter and everything and clean it out. Or dig a well. You know, that's good water, spring water. Think about it. But I mean, this government is really destroying this country right now. The administration is. Trump in office, he had it good. I hope he gets back in, you know. But your vote does count. Think about it. Think about your kids, your grandkids, what the future holds for them. Because if they're going to let terrorists in and destroy this country and take over it, you know, I don't want world government. I don't want the whole world to be controlled by one government. Everybody should have the right to their own government and how it's run. But we've taught in Afghanistan, from what I understand, and they've taught a lot to these Afghanistan people that they give up their arms. They're always stoned out. It was hard for our military to show them how to do everything. And what good is it if they don't want to fight back? We shouldn't be there. Trump was trying to get everybody out of the country so we could let them stand up for themselves. I mean, you can only teach somebody so much. If they don't learn, then what can you do? You can't teach somebody who don't want to learn. That's the same here. In this country, you can be who you want, but you got to use your mind to do it. No one else can do it for you. You know, in life, life's not easy. It's hard. But you adapt to it and you push on, you push forward, you believe in yourself. You believe in yourself and you think for yourself. Think about it. You know, and you can do, man, there's a lot of things you can do. But people don't want that. They don't want to think. They want somebody to grab them by the hand, take them. For what? If they don't want to learn, let them go. Leave them alone. Let them learn. The more you enable them, the less they're going to want to learn, especially if you're taking care of them. Nah, you gotta give tough love. That's all I got to say. You know. But getting back to the country, we need to get out of all the countries. We could probably leave a little group there just to keep, you know, not control, but to make sure that these people don't get destroyed, because that's what they're doing right now. You know, they're not going to show it. You know, America, a lot of people's got heart, and I mean heart, but sometimes we have too much heart. We don't think. Too much heart's not good. I'm going to tell you right now. You know, because if you have, let's say, kids, they got to learn the hard way. You need to teach them responsibility. You need to teach them how to think for themselves and be themselves. You know? And the thing is that a lot of times we don't do that. We try to give them everything that we didn't have, and that was the wrong thing to do. You can't give kids everything. They got to learn responsibility. They have to learn for themselves. But these people coming in from other countries, whether it be the border or Afghanistan, we don't know who's coming in. And you got to remember, the Taliban, they kill people. They don't care. They believe in some kind of God tells them different things, and I don't understand their God, but I know my God don't do that. You know, but each to his own what they believe in. But like I said, I don't need a middleman. But anyway, all I wanted to touch on, man, is if you can vote. I mean, your vote does count. Don't think it don't. And if you really want to destroy the government, we could have destroyed the Democrats this time. If we can destroy the Democrats, then we can destroy the Republicans if they don't do what they're supposed to do in there. Think about it. We need more options than just two. Right now, we got Republicans and Democrats, and the third party they never talk about. You know, and I love all human beings. Let me get that straight. I don't believe in racism, but I don't believe in control either. You know, people that like to control people, I don't really get into that. But if push comes to shove and we gotta protect America, I'm there. Simple as that. Because I'm not against American. I don't believe in kneeling down, and I don't believe in none of that. I do believe in our flag. There's been a lot of bloodshed for that flag. No matter where we go, we should respect that flag. That flag means a lot to me, and I'm pretty sure it means a lot to Americans, real Americans. You know. Yeah, I'm Hispanic, so they labeled me that way, but American first. That's what I am. An American first. Because I was born in this country. You know. My dad was born in this country. You know, and that's the thing that people need to be proud of this country. Because this country helps out a lot of countries, whether you see it or not. Look into it. Do your research. Knowledge. Knowledge is what you need. You know, don't believe everything you hear in the media, because the media is lying. I mean, I've caught them in so many lies. I don't know why it's like that. People believe in CNN is the biggest liar. And even Fox News, I don't believe everything they say. You can't. You can't believe anybody no more. Not today. The only thing you can trust is the people around you. You know, and even then you got to look out. Think about it. All right, I talked too much on this video. God loves you. Like I always say, we all create our own hell by the choices we make in life. Think about it. Remember to vote. It's going to be, I think, November 6th or the 3rd of November, one of those. You can look it up. But anyway, God loves you. Peace out.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. It's all up to you. Bye-bye and God bless.